Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Adventures in Arcane Space. We are down two players, of course. The player of Yeldan, who has left, and the player of Ockar is away for this weekend. So we are running on a little bit of a smaller group today. But within the couple upcoming weeks, we will have a new player for the game. So let's have our introductions again.
Hi, I'm the captain of the skeleton crew, Higgimus, Corporal First Class, and I play a Giff fighter.
Hi, I'm David Bingback Shepherd. I play Braxon, who's a human fighter and first mate.
Levalithana, an elven wild mage.
Hi, I'm Zach, and I play Lafdul Moongler, a specialty priest thief, and the person people go to when they got owies or schemes or plots. They want to tell Lafdul about it, and Lafdul joins in on the plots and schemes with them.
Do they really want to tell him, or is it more that they have to tell him?
Definitely have
a bit
to.
of both.
All right, so we were just at the beginning of a combat when we left off last week. You have encountered a piratey vessel attacking an elven ship, and it was crewed by giants. I believe we are on the third round now. Pull up the turn order. Yes, we are. So, everyone can go ahead and start rolling for initiative, decide what they're going to do. I've already rolled for the monsters and everything like that, although I think I forgot to roll for the Giff.
I'm directly above the group, aren't I?
Not directly. I mean, the ship does kind of
Yeah,
curve
there's
up, but
got
yeah,
like a.
you're
I
above.
can see Ockar, so basically
Yeah.
I'm going to cast a spell on him.
Yeah, you
Hopefully.
can see everyone down there.
Braxon was still getting his armor on, wasn't he? So,
Yeah.
is that
What armor were you getting on?
he's normal armor, which I had up on the character sheet before I restarted.
His slip-on armor,
Yeah,
that
donned in one turn.
the Velcro armor. His main armor seems to be.
Is there a magical
Donnie.
armor that lets you put your armor on, like super fast?
Or like those slack tees.
There
or
are
whatever they were
magical
called.
things that can do that effect.
That's what I meant.
Oh, it's Splint, isn't it?
Oh, not like 4 rounds or something.
Well, you
Got
have a
somebody
crew
helping, I
member
think.
helping.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's okay. I'll get squished while you put your armor on.
Yeah.
To be fair, he kind of needs some armor on rather than none. Giants.
Higgimus is probably thinking, this is a turnabout.
Yeah, it's just you at the moment. Ockar's been
Well, I
out.
meant like something that can squish me as opposed to the
Yeah.
opposite.
Wow. I don't think Lever was this fast ever.
That's
So
pretty
should
good.
I just go for 99 to get myself in the turn order?
Yeah, you are in the turn order already at 99. I'm trying to look up what the time for that is, because I am forgetting how long it takes. I think I intended to look this up in between episodes, between sessions, and I forgot. There we go.
What page is that on? I'll look it up as well.
I found it. It's getting into and out of armor under equipment. Okay, let me go ahead and roll. But I think it's.
Oh, so it got a varied turns, is it?
Yeah, it is.
No.
Okay, well, I mean, you would have started as soon as people woke up, the crew and everything like that when you encountered. So I think you're gonna.
No, just let him carry on, Steve. Put the helmet on, slap him on the head a bit, give him a nice headache.
I'll say that you'll be able to join in the fight next round with the help of the crew. Okay. I have gotten the Giff in there now. All right. Anyone still need to roll? Has everyone already rolled?
I believe I have rolled. Yes, I am ready.
Okay.
I am ready to.
Go ahead.
Lafdul's never ready for his fate.
Okay, Leva, you are going first.
Leva is so in shock.
You do
She
nothing.
goes, no, she goes back a bit and casts Enlarge on Higgimus.
Okay.
A bit more.
All right, he does not resist. Let's see what your level variation is.
Plus 20.
Plus 5.
What's the highest you can get? +5 or +4?
Plus 4 at the moment.
Oh,
You
it
can
can
still
go
hope
even
for
higher.
+5.
Higgimus, you are 8 feet 9 inches, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm. No, 8'10".
Oh, you're not going between the legs anymore.
That's true.
You can't go for that gelding shot.
Okay, Higgimus, you suddenly feel this magical energy affect you, and you become substantially larger. You grow up to 15 feet tall, suddenly.
Wow.
Did you get 100%?
No, I got 70.
Oh.
So
And
you're
it's 5 rounds per
70%.
level.
You are 70% larger now.
Oh, wow. Okay.
You aren't as big as them?
Not quite, but pretty close. In fact, let's go ahead and do this. There we go.
How appropriate.
You are enormous, and I mean, you're pretty close to the height of these fire giants now. Just a few feet away, really.
Good, they can't step,
Indeed. Well, they could still kick you in the shin. They're going to be... I mean, you're going to be doing an additional 70% damage with your weapon. Keep in mind.
Neat.
Also, I wanted to find out about something. They added in something to Roll20 that allows you to reposition the hit point bar. So right now, Higgimus, your hit point bar is above. Do you want it bottom overlapping like that, or do you want it like top overlapping so it's at the top but not outside the bar?
Top preferably.
Okay.
Mainly because that way it doesn't block my picture so much. Just the background art.
Okay.
Oh wow, I'm big enough that you can see the numbers on my hit point bar.
Well, you could also zoom in. All right.
And
looks
it's
like
for
only
5
you can
rounds.
change that.
5 rounds per level.
Okay. So it's 35 rounds. I don't think it's running out anytime soon. Leva, where would you like your hit point bar?
Oops. On top and inside the picture, I would think.
Like that?
Yes.
Okay. And
Thank you.
Braxon?
I think inside would cut off the top of the awesome picture, wouldn't it?
You can do bottom. You
Yeah.
can also do below. The thing about the below is that it means that it can get overlapped by another token.
Yeah. What does it look like below on the inside? What's it look like above on the inside? I think below on the inside is better out those two.
Okay.
Thank you.
You can do bottom below, like so it's actually outside.
Yeah,
like
but
that,
then you can't see stuff.
Yeah. All right. So you wanted bottom overlapping?
Yeah.
Okay. And I'll leave Ockar and Biomel for now, and ask him when they get back. All right. So Leva, you have enlarged Higgimus, and now it is Lafdul's turn.
I am casting Remove Paralysis on one target, so it's automatic on... Okay.
Okay. And there's no, it's just automatic, you said, so
Yeah,
no
it's automatic, it's one target.
checks. Are you using your
No,
buckler?
because I know what it does.
Okay. So you're using
That's
the
in
small shield?
Yeah, I'm using the small shield.
All right, so Ockar feels the rigid stiffness dissipate, and he is he returns to mobility. All right, so Varadra, she created her spiritual hammer last time, but she is casting a spell right next to you, Lafdul. And you suddenly feel an aura of beneficence surround you as she completes her spell.
What? Can I roll spellcraft, or would I recognize it because I'm a priest? No, most
You would
priest
need to
spells.
roll spellcraft on this.
Does she say anything as she casts it, by the way?
Not that you understand. Well, do you know Dwarven?
Yeah.
All right, it's clearly a prayer to Muamon Duathal for aid.
Spellcraft. Nope.
No, you're not sure what this is. Okay. Let's see. The Giff below deck, they start coming up an array around here, getting ready to come out and assist, but they...
It's like Higgimus's children. Mini-heroes. Higgimus's gifts.
His remaining children, yes.
He can just leave to form more Giff, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
That would go well down well.
Oh, well, that's what Giff do.
All right, Yeldan gets up on the top and takes aim at the giant who fumbled and dropped his weapon. I will say that weapon is now behind you guys, Higgimus and Ockar. It's behind you.
I'm sure Ockar
So
can always
he's
see
unarmed.
somewhere.
And Yeldan misses. Yeah, it was pretty bad. It was a pretty bad roll.
So you play Higgimus better when he's not here, but
Apparently I play Lafdul worse, yes.
yeah.
Okay, at the same time that Yeldan gets up onto the top deck and attempts to shoot one of the giants, the other one, the one that cast the spell that paralyzed Ockar, he casts a spell as well.
No, no.
Figured.
And you guys can feel a sense of adverseness coming over you.
Not that cloak of fear.
No, it's not. You're not afraid. You're not fearful or anything like that. But you just feel like things are not going your way. Same time, the other giant who did not fumble, she is swinging her sword at the now much larger Higgimus.
Wait, can I roll spellcraft on that spell that was cast?
No, because it's the
Yeah.
exact same spell that Varadra cast, just
Oh.
by someone else. So you,
Is that
Is this a motion
Is that-
control or something?
is that spell going to affect Braxon because he's in a room?
it is, yes.
Right.
Okay. The giant swings her sword at Higgimus and does hit.
No.
Oh, I wonder if it was prayer.
Well, you're not sure.
Oh, I reckon it was prayer.
It is definitely a spell that you don't have access to, though.
Yeah, I figured. And I was like, something that benefits them. And
All right,
Puts,
Higgimus. She slashes into you with her giant two-handed sword, and you take 24 points of damage.
giant-sized damage.
You know, the giant picks himself up, and he has lost his turn. Now it is your turn, Higgimus.
Was there one of these that I hurt previously?
No.
Who's the one that still has the weapon?
One that hit you, isn't it?
So she is the one that has the weapon. This is the one that fumbled.
Okay, I will attack the one with the weapon.
All right.
Oh my god.
Oh, wow.
Unfortunately, apparently being this large has really altered
dear.
your sense
This
of
is
balance,
horrible.
and your sword goes flying down to the deck.
Oh my god.
You know what? Lafdul has a cunning plan. Actually, can you use their weapons? You're big enough now. Could he?
I don't know.
He's large.
He's not quite big enough, but I will say, I mean, he could. He
use
could
it as a
reach back
two-hander?
and take the other one, take the one that fell. It's going to act as a normal two-handed sword, and he will be suffering a -1 penalty to hit because it's still too big. All right. Let's see. So that also costs you your bonus attack, unfortunately.
Yep.
So, next round.
Oh dear.
Great fun.
You can roll to come in and attack this round, Braxon.
Woohoo! If I'd have known it was going to take this long, I probably wouldn't have put the armor on.
Plan B.
Can I actually see one the one this giant?
Is
You
Braxon
can-
still under the effect of a potion?
I don't believe so. I don't think you took a potion.
Right.
No, you shouldn't have.
Well, I took a potion early in the fight
I don't think
Did you?
so.
I don't remember
No,
you
no,
taking the
but-
potion.
when we fought before.
Right,
Right.
that was days ago.
I
That was, yeah.
just don't want my stomach exploding again.
Why not?
Why not? Well, you know how much it costs getting a new shirt?
Leva, yes, you can.
Not that much.
Mm-hmm.
You can see him.
Okay.
But you can't see any of the others.
I don't care about the others.
Okay.
I can only affect. Well, I do, but I can only affect one. So at the moment, I only care about one.
Okay.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Spell. I was thought about trying a different spell, but
I mean, if you have something else, go for it.
no, there is a spell that I want to cast, but not just yet. So I'm going to try this spell.
Oh, I got 2 potions that might be useful.
Oh,
One
wow,
was-
spell today.
One was invulnerability and one was vitality.
Vulnerability would be good. against
Probability
normal
sounds
weapons.
great.
Yeah, that way you wouldn't have needed to put your armor on if it's invulnerability to normal weapons.
Oh! Duh. Right. Okay. So Duh. Okay. So Braxon is going to. Can Braxon take the potion of invulnerability and still come out?
Yeah, you can move, but you wouldn't be able to attack.
All right.
Plus, it's getting quite swamped over there in that area.
Did you get your arm on?
Yeah, it's got
Yeah,
its
yeah.
armor.
Okay.
And now I hear that invulnerability means I don't need armor.
Depends on the potion. I think invulnerability. You would know this, wouldn't you? You bought that potion, or
Yeah, I should I should.
If
but
you had
I
bought
didn't.
the potion, you would have been told it.
Yep. Okay. Right. I think Braxon will come to the door with and assess the situation.
All right.
He's also got another potion.
Just drink them all. What's the worst that could
No,
happen?
no.
You might need a healing potion at some point. Yeah, we never decided who got those extra healing potions, but it's too late now.
It is too late now. That's why it's important to decide pretty quick.
The other one's the vitality. Would that be any use to Lever?
I mean, if you can think of a reason why it might be useful to her.
I don't intend to get into melee combat.
All right. Well, that
might be a
gives hit
little
points,
bad
doesn't
for
it?
her. That might be a little bad for her.
Maybe Braxton will slip that to Higgimus if he gets a chance. Or Ockar.
It's unlikely they're going to be using regular healing potions.
Right. Should I just do a I moved. I shouldn't have moved. Shall I just do a 3 or something?
Yeah, it's 3 to use a potion.
I'm so excited about what I'm going to do. I just moved.
You just can't
Oh,
hide
no.
it.
Yeah.
So excited you left the room without your clothes again.
And
Fan
let's
service.
see.
There's no more fan service.
Are you sure?
From now on, there'll be fan dance service.
Okay. Everyone has rolled.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Ockar has recovered quite quickly from that, from being held, and he is going to stab with the long spear at the still armed giant. And he gets a critical hit.
Oh, good job.
Awesome.
I'm glad I removed that paralysis.
And she fails the saving throw versus death.
Good. Did you hit the head?
Well, the thing is that it's a smaller weapon, which is not as good. But it's so no, there's no chance that he could hit the head. I mean, maybe if he threw it, but that would be not very good. Let's see. So that is.
I would be okay with a disembowel.
You would be okay with a disembowel? Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I will keep that in mind.
Hit it onto his knee, so he's like, now you're down to my level.
So yeah, he hits her in the left leg. And that is going to be minor bleeding, which I will probably forget about because I always do.
And he had regeneration, you know? I'm so gonna regret those words one day.
Probably. And I will look forward to I mean,
Enjoy it while it lasts.
okay, so, let's see. That I need more dice. It's a good thing to hear the Dungeon Master say when he's rolling for an allied PC, right? Alright, ones aren't so good.
Depends whether it's saving throws or attack rolls.
This is damage.
Was it this other giant that we haven't seen yet?
Alright, so Ockar quickly stabs his long spear into her left leg, leaving a big gash in it, and he has dealt 21 damage to giant with the sword.
Well done.
All right, Leva, your turn.
Leva reduces the giant that's standing in front of Higgimus.
Okay. Let's roll for level variation.
Lever, master of sizes.
and hypnotism. Don't forget hypnotism.
Okay, so do you have the description of the spell up right now?
Yes, I have enlarge in front of me. Yes.
Just read that.
Well, what about
You
reduce?
need negates the enlarged spell or makes creatures or objects smaller. The creature or object loses 10% of its original size for every level of the caster, to a minimum of 10% of the original size. Thereafter, I take it's not that much.
It might
Nice.
be. What does
Okay.
it say after
Thereafter,
that?
the size shrinks by 1 foot increments to less than 1 foot, by 1 inch increments to 1 inch, and by 1/10 of an inch increments to a minimum of 1/10 of an inch. And the recipient cannot dwindle away to nothingness. And unwilling creatures are allowed a saving throw versus spell.
Yeah, let me see if they saved.
Higgimus can go giant stomping if it works.
Okay. The giant does not shrink down.
Oh, it's saved.
What a pity.
It did save. Barely.
Uh,
All right. Viradra invokes a spell, Lafdul, and you recognize it as Silence 15-foot radius. She attempts to target the spellcasting giant.
To be honest, I was expecting that giant to do it to me and Viradra.
You could hear the giant invoking the words of a spell, and suddenly, not a peep comes out of him.
Good job. I say so, huh?
Now to figure out what little thing to do for that. That seems frustrating enough for him. Okay.
Thought that was also a her. Or was that he?
That's a he. This is the only female one. Female giant. All right. The Giff are coming out, wielding their maces. This is going to get really, really crowded.
Yep.
All right, they're able to skirt around here a little bit. So this one is going to take an attack of opportunity as he passes by to get over there. And he is hit.
Stakes were made, he says.
As he attempts to pass by, the female fire giant gives him a slash with her sword, and he collapses down on the ground.
No.
Deciding that that's
killed?
probably not a great idea to do anymore. One of them comes out and he drops his mace and starts readying his boarding pike, and the other one comes up with his mace. So two of them are attacking with maces. Unfortunately, the one that this one, stunned by his compatriot just taking one slash from the giant's two-handed sword and going down, is so stunned that he dropped his weapon. And the other one is going to hit. So he has pulled out his mace and is hitting for... he hits the frost giant for 11 points of damage, which would have disrupted the spell that it was casting anyway. So since his spell is disrupted, he is not doing anything. All right, the giant still has a sword is going to swing at the enlarged Higgimus again.
No.
And that's a hit.
No.
It is painful, isn't it? $22 points of damage.
Oh my god.
Oh, are you still up?
You barely. Next one's gonna probably knock me out.
Ouch.
And the giant who dropped his weapon, he is going to kick at you, Higgimus.
Stop it.
And he does hit.
Oh my
Karate
god.
kick.
I mean, at least he doesn't have a weapon.
It's probably gonna knock me out.
No, it's just a glancing blow for 2 points of damage.
What?
No strength bonus?
Not on the punch.
Oh.
Giants without weapons do substantially less damage.
Yeah.
Braxon, your turn.
Woo! Right.
You can stand in the doorway and attack the one that still has a weapon. Oh, you're right. You're taking a potion. Never mind.
Yeah. Take a potion and then I don't know whether to go to there or here. Let's get in front of Lever.
Okay. So you drink down that potion and you feel like you could take on the world. That was the invulnerability, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Lafdul, your turn.
He is casting a spell. Hang on, bear with me. Let me check the range. How far away are they from each other? Are they 20 foot, you say, from each other?
Yeah. I mean, it depends on
All right.
what exactly you're trying to do.
Casting dictate, and I'm commanding them to find some. So I know what I want to say. I can't figure the right words. Flee from our sight. I can just say that. Compel them to run, basically. Flee from my sight. Probably not the best dictate in the world.
Okay. Let's see, and they get saving throws, right?
Yes. Depending on how badly it was worded, they get a +1, 2, +4.
Okay. Okay, Higgimus, you get an attack of opportunity on the female fire giant as she, her eyes kind of glaze over and she just makes a kind of a robotic turn and moves away from you.
Can I activate the power of the mace when I do the attack?
Yes. Yes, you can.
Okay, I'm gonna try to do that.
Okay.
Is it only Higgimus who gets an attack of opportunity?
I will let you know.
My
if
attack
you do.
is 13.
Okay, that is going to be a hit.
So also classes a flanking attack or rear attack.
You're not getting a rear attack because you're attacking
It's
basically
turning.
as they're turning.
Yeah.
And I don't usually deal with flanking attacks just because it's a little bit more than I want to deal with. Okay, so you do hit with the mace, the enlarged one. So go ahead and roll. It is a large creature, of course. So roll for that. You can just do the roll, and I can modify it if you want.
Yeah.
Mace is 1d6, isn't it, without on giant large?
I believe so.
I just don't use my mace enough to remember all the damage it does.
It would just be your flat
think that's right.
strength.
Okay, yep, that looks right. All right, so you swing your mace. However, you feel as if it didn't quite do as much damage as you were expecting. You only do 13 points of damage. All right, Yeldan is...
Did it do its thing?
And also, was it running away?
I already I rolled the saving throw already.
Oh, wait.
Okay.
Does it cancel out instantly as soon as it gets hit?
What?
Dictate.
It lasts for a full round, right? Or what? How long does it last?
It doesn't say anything about...
If it doesn't say it's canceled out by a hit, then it doesn't. Then it's not. How long does it actually last?
Yes, I'm looking at.
Okay.
It.
And yeah, Braxon, you'll get an attack of
rounds
opportunity as well.
per level. The cast is 6 rounds.
6 rounds. Okay.
Woohoo!
So we're not in the Phlogiston, are we?
No.
No.
So Braxon could shoot out the door and then drop his gun. Maybe.
What did you roll? Well, no. I mean,
I
no,
didn't. I just moved.
So you didn't have any weapons out.
No.
Okay, then you don't get an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
All right.
He glares harshly at one of them.
Yeah, exactly. The Giff that's there, who dropped his weapon, is also not getting an attack of opportunity. So, all right. Yeldan is going to shoot an arrow at. Let me go ahead and actually move this one away. So the giant moves away and heads below the forecastle on the squid ship that's grappled with you. And given the nature of the fight right now, you're not sure exactly where it's gone. The other 2 giants kind of shout curses at her as she moves off. At least that's what you guess. They're doing it in a giantish tongue. Yeldan is going to hit with that. All right. And he is just using regular arrows.
Can I see that gift that's on the floor bleeding out? Or I assume it's bleeding out.
You can, yes.
No.
I mean, you saw him go down, so...
I just don't know if he's dead. So.
Well, I mean, yeah, no, you don't know if he's dead outright or bleeding out, but you definitely saw him go down. Alright, so, Yeldan shoots the fire giant here, and deals 8 points of damage. Alright, Higgimus, your turn.
I'm going to swing at the one right in front of me,
Okay.
using the power of the mace. See if I can stun or slow or whatever it does.
Okay.
My Thaco is 13.
That is going to be a miss.
They're too big.
So you felt like, I mean, you're feeling like there's negative energy affecting you right now.
Does Ockar's aura help at all?
No. That only helps you, protects you against being hit.
No. Okay.
Did you count the bleeding?
It's not the end of the round yet.
Okay.
Oh, was that the one that was bleeding, the one that ran off? So they'll probably try and staunch the bleeding, actually.
That could be. I'm just looking for the charges for the mace that you've got. There we go. I need to modify that. Okay. And no one else is getting a second attack, so Yeldan is making his second arrow, and that is a hit. And he hits the same giant for 9 points of damage. Okay. New round. Go ahead and roll for initiative.
Can my action be determined by whether or not I pass a proficiency check?
Depends what proficiency check.
Healing to know if that person's alive or not from range.
No, you need to actually examine a person.
Alright. Then my intent is to tumble down and to use healing proficiency on them, or drag them away a little bit and use healing proficiency on them to stop them from bleeding out, I can.
You can't really drag a Giff away.
Alright. Hopefully not get slain by using healing proficiency down there.
Okay.
So basically, D3 of proficiencies?
I'm probably going to say that you'll have to...
I mean, depending on pass on tumble check.
Just tumble down, because you can't tumble down and then use a healing proficiency on them. The healing proficiency
so
would have to be next.
Did I stop them from bleeding, or...?
No, I mean, you need, like... You're expending too much, effort and stuff like that to
I just tumbled them.
Okay.
Player initiative. What the hell are you?
I forgot to have Beowulf do anything. Oops. I should have.
Hey, you can give him 2 attacks if you want to make it up.
Nope. I forgot. I'll try to remember next time, though. Actually, that should have been a little bit more. There we go. Okay, and... Did I roll for the Giff? I don't remember if I rolled for the Giff. I did not. Alright. Okay. Any questions about the actions that you're going to be taking?
No, other than I'm declaring that I'm tumbling down.
Okay.
I tell Valandra that I'm going to try and save the Giff if I can.
Alright.
Unless she realizes that he's not.
She has no idea.
Already?
She has no idea.
Yeah.
She nods. You see that she is concentrating on something. Okay, well, Lafdul, you are going first.
Oh, he's gonna do a Superman act and.
Alright, give me a tumbling check.
Yeah, with finesse. Or not.
Okay, you managed to slide and tumble your way down the outer hull of the ship and land right next to the Giff there. You can tell he's not dead.
Oh, good. How he doesn't have long left though.
You don't know.
Oh.
You can see. I mean, like he's still breathing, but it's ragged.
Deteriorating.
You can't tell that right now.
Oh. Yeah.
All right, but let's see. This Giff is going to move up so that there's a little bit more room, and swing his sword at the legs of the giant. Not sword, mace, and he hits. Okay, and he basically does as much damage as he could possibly deal.
Oh, am I within silence radius?
No.
Just outside. Anyway, gonna find out soon, anyway, I suppose.
Actually, I should probably put that on him. Oh, yep, actually you are. Well, no.
Doesn't matter, I'm using the healing proficiency anyway.
It should not be radiating out from the center, from the edge of the token, which is what it's doing. So, which also means that the other thing is wrong. Let me go ahead and change that.
So if we had someone with a blowpipe with darts with silence on them, they could stop spellcasters.
I mean, if you hit.
Yeah, and if the dart gets silenced ahead of time.
Alright, this other Giff is moving up to attack with his boarding pike. But he misses. Alright, Ockar is going to continue to attack with the long spear. I play you guys better than you do.
Did he crit again?
Yes. Yes, he did. He critted again. This guy did save, though, so no...
Oh,
no
company of the broken legs.
Maybe we should do a session where none of us turn up and you just do all of it on your own.
No, we turn up, we talk, but he rolls all the dice.
Yeah, you tell me what you're doing, and I roll the dice for you.
Yep.
Oh my lord, this is So just so you know, this weapon on large creatures does 3d6 damage. So a crit is a 6th level fireball in effect. Let's see, it is... Alright, so Ockar is he is really gung-ho here, and jabs this long spear right into the giant's hip for 28 points of damage.
Jesus.
Wow.
The giant roars in pain. And let's see, the other giant, he is going to ignore the kind of natty Giff in front of him, reaches down and picks up a large rock and is hurling it up at Varadra.
Oh, no. Doesn't the giant take an attack? It's opportunity.
No.
Against him, no?
No.
Using a ranged weapon in melee?
It's not really that big a deal for a giant like that. Alright, so...
Braxon's torn between not wanting the rock to hit one of his crew and not wanting the rock to damage his ship.
Well, it did hit Varadra.
Does she have a racial bonus against giants?
Not for armor class, for hitting.
Uh-huh.
Actually, she might. Let me, that's a good point.
Because I thought it was like giant training.
Yeah, no,
so
it might be...
plus something
But it
to
might
their
also be
defense.
melee. It's been a while since I've had a dwarf in a fight with a giant. That's a good point. Thank you for reminding me. Let me double check it.
Dwarves get special giant advantages against giants, don't they?
Yeah, same with halflings.
Oh, so it's not a racial thing; it's just a size thing.
Yeah.
It's a racial thing in addition to
Wow,
size.
yeah.
It's
Right.
a skill with
They're often picked on.
It does not say melee, so yep, nope. That misses her. thank you for saying something.
Yeah,
Okay.
saved Roger's
Yay.
life accidentally. Does ship get hit instead?
I do have to check to see if the ship gets hit.
No, my poor ship. No,
This is-
I'd rather
It's
I'd rather
easier
the
to
ship
put
got
back the ship than Vrodra.
I know. No, Braxon would rather the ship got damaged.
It's actually a lot
Liar.
faster to heal a creature.
Yeah.
That is going to be long range, so...
Yeah, Braxon needs to become a cleric of woodwork. So he can
Just
take
get a
heal
druid.
ship spells. I don't think druids can heal ships.
Definitely not. Definitely not. Alright, so... It does hit the ship.
Oh, does it hit the little ship?
Yes, it's gonna hit. It's gonna hit the shuttle, and it hits for 1 whole point of damage.
Ah.
Stop giving him ideas. Right, hang on.
You can't repair 2 ships simultaneously in the same week, can you?
Not in
No.
this case because they're. I mean, you don't have enough crew, and when they're docked, they're 1 ship, quote unquote.
Oh, I had it down to 19.
I
Or have
just
you
put
already done it?
I did it.
Okay, sorry. I needed
No,
you
I
to
should
know.
have let you handle that. Apologies.
No, that's fine. That's fine. As long as I know.
Or at least let someone know. It doesn't really matter otherwise who is doing it. All right, Leva, your turn.
Leva is wondering whether she really wants to get through with her plan. She wanted to come up here, and or here, and if possible, use the wand of magic missiles on this one.
Well, I mean, you've decided to do that.
Yep.
So you can change your mind. You can either change your mind and cancel your action, or you can decide to do something else next time, like go back below decks or something like that. Next round.
She goes through with it.
Okay.
It was just a shock seeing him throwing the rock. That was terrible.
Imagine what happened if it hit you.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
There'd be a leather-sized smear stain on the ship.
All right. So go ahead and
What was
roll.
that?
Are you doing 2 missiles?
Yes.
All right. Go ahead and roll for damage.
One day there's going to be 1 missile. Or no.
Maybe. Or it will fizzle.
That one's had a hell of a lot of charges, so like 60 plus.
Yes. Oh, that's not bad. Well, could be
Yeah,
better.
max
Still.
damage.
No.
Not max.
Yeah,
Yes.
Leva's going to have to remember when she recharges it so it doesn't blow up.
All right. So you point your wand at the giant, utter the word, and 2 missiles streak out and slam into his form for 8 points of damage. Varadra, not to be outdone, concentrates and puts both of her arms out, and a streak of lightning flashes from her fingertips down to the same giant. So let me see if he makes a saving throw. Oh, he does not.
It does ship damage as well, doesn't it? Lightning bolt?
Your ship is not going to be damaged. There is.
No, their
theirs is.
ship. Oh, does it hit the giant underneath?
No. No.
Oh.
He takes 15 points of damage.
Neat.
All right, Higgimus.
Radra and Leva
All
high
right,
five
I'm gonna
each
swing
other.
at this. I'm gonna swing at the giant right in front of me. Gonna try to use the power of the mace as well.
Okay.
My Thaka is 13.
That's a hit.
Yay.
Okay, that ends up not being quite as much damage as you expected. Go ahead and make modification for the charges, and you bring the mace down. You can actually reach his head, and you smash it into his helmeted head, and he just reels back for a moment, stunned. And you also see kind of like, it almost looks like he's moving through water.
Yay!
That means you may not die next time.
Yeldan is going to shoot an arrow at the same giant. I swear I play you guys better than you do.
He rolled a 20.
He rolled a 20.
Oh, does he pierce the heart like he did the last person he rolled a 20 on?
He's not doing that much damage now.
Oh.
He hits that. The giant is stunned, and this arrow comes right in and like gouges along the giant's neck, hitting for 11 points of damage.
Nice.
Still up?
He is still up. And he is reeling from this blow from Higgimus. Braxon, your turn.
Okay,
There's
Braxon's
just
going.
getting a lot of use. So-
Braxon's going to point his gun at this one.
All right.
And then take a shot.
Okay.
And not hit the big Higgimus instead.
Yeah, and hopefully not miss and hit Higgimus instead.
Oh.
12. Oh. Thaco for the Wheellock is 15.
Yes.
You would think it would be pretty easy to hit, and you did, but he doesn't even notice it. It just kind of like ricochets off of his iron armor.
Try not hitting the armor bit. Lafdul's looking for any opportunity to jest.
That's doing that.
What? Why has Higgimus got a flail snail attached to him?
That's a giant.
That's the giant.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, that's the giant. Sorry.
He's slowed. All right,
He's slowed, it's
so Ockar should get a second attack.
So should I.
Yep. Ockar hits, does not get a critical.
What does he kill still?
I don't care.
Yeah. You say that.
All right, Ockar stabs with the spear right into the giant's gut, and he collapses down to the deck. Higgimus, give me a dexterity check, please.
You're big enough to hold it back, aren't you?
Mm,
You need to sidestep and lob him overboard.
I don't pass.
You do not pass. Okay, then give me a strength check.
Oh dear.
Yeah, he's the strongest character in our party, there, so if anyone's going to pass this, rolls a 20. Oh, good.
Okay, the giant topples towards you too fast for you to step out of the way, but you brace yourself and shove the giant's corpse to the side,
Yay.
and you do not take any damage from the falling giant. Next up is going to be a second attack from you, Higgimus. You might have to get down into the other ship to engage, since there's so many people up
Can I
around that
get there?
other giant. Yeah, you can just go over there. That's fine.
Okay.
So you hop down into the almost skeletal-like structure of the squid ship, since the decks have been ripped out, and move in on that giant.
I will try to use the power of the mace with it.
Okay.
Don't hit.
All right. You unfortunately swing and a miss. The creature dodges out of your way. And Yeldan is going to get a second attack. But he misses. Okay. What?
No, I'm not going to say.
Okay.
Is it next round, sorry?
Yep, next round.
Initiative time.
Yep,
Right.
initiative. Giff are going to try to do what they can.
Ooh. What? Oh. I put up thing 8 plus 11.
And I forgot to do anything with Beowulf again.
Bleeding?
I've handled it.
Okay.
If the giant's out of combat, he probably stopped bleeding.
Maybe. Since you can't see him. Or her. Don't know.
Isn't there like a severity type on the bleeding? We couldn't tell how much the person was bleeding.
You couldn't
by.
tell, no.
I know the curing spells tend to reduce them down a category.
I'm sorry?
No curing spells tend to reduce bleeding effects down a category.
I don't recall, but certainly a Cure Light Wounds would eliminate minor bleeding.
Yeah, I was on about like severe and heavy bleeding. So I read somewhere in the description it says only a cure critical will stop a bleed or reduce it down to minor or something.
I'd
read
have
it
to go
somewhere,
back and
I don't know.
look.
Yeah.
And what is the speed of that? That is going to be 3. All right. All right. Everyone has moved or rolled. I mean, I should say. Okay. Okay, Leva, you are up first.
Magic missile.
Okay.
This time the real one, not the
Right.
wand one.
Not the imitation missiles.
Okay. So Leva.
Do I fall in love with him?
Your spell fizzles.
Oh,
Ah, the pity.
Okay.
was that a wild search? Or...
It was a wild surge that doesn't apply.
What a
Braxon.
pity.
Can Braxon
Real
use
missiles.
his boots to leap over onto the squid ship and maybe get to this guy?
You can, yes.
Woohoo!
You should practice. This is something for your character to practice after. I don't know, at some point. I don't know if he can do like a flying spear attack. Is that like a proficiency he can do or something?
He's not.
No,
he could
can't
maybe
do
do that, but he's not using a spear at the moment.
Yeah, I know. I was just thinking if it was a thing.
I'm just wondering where to go. Maybe there.
that. Okay.
Right.
So as Higgimus, you can't hear anything. You just suddenly see Braxon leap over and down and make an attack. Braxon, you can't hear anything either. You're basically in a globe of silence, and that is going to be a hit.
Interesting.
What are you using?
It's the flaming sword, so that's 1d12.
Yep.
Do they take extra damage? Chance?
No, they don't take extra damage from fire.
I'm not sure if I'm probably getting some pluses for something.
Yeah, you are +4.
Oh.
Okay. But again, you feel like you haven't done as much damage as you should.
That's definitely
so you do 13
Oh.
damage.
13 damage.
Yep.
Nice. Oh, I see. It's got damage reduction
Yeah.
of some sort. Braxon would know that.
The frost giant makes a motion that you don't understand, and then swings his battle axe at you, Braxon.
Emotion.
And he hits.
He can hit me without killing me.
You got pushed and vulnerabilities. It's obviously not a normal weapon.
Oh yeah.
It is not. Giant weapons do not count as normal weapons, unfortunately. But you are still getting other bonuses. So he slams his axe into you for 18 points of damage.
Bet you're feeling
18.
you've been ripped off now.
Yeah. Good
Well,
job.
now
I put
you
the
To
know.
be
armor
fair,
on.
I didn't know about the giant axes, so giant-sized weapons.
All right, Lafdul, your turn.
He's doing healing proficiency on the Giff, or the dying Giff, in order to stabilize, or
Okay.
potentially bring him back up to something. Why can I not bring up my character sheet?
I don't know. I
Ah,
mean,
there
just
we
roll
go.
d20.
I got it up. Healing. Where are you? Yeah. No, that's a fail. Do I stabilize at least?
Yeah, you do bandage him, but he's still gonna need some other stuff. He's at 0. So, I mean, anyone can bandage and save a person. You don't actually need the healing proficiency. The healing proficiency would be for actually giving them hit points. They wouldn't wake up, but they would have hit points. Alright, Ockar is moving in, and he is going to attack with his spear. Well,
Oh, did he throw a spear away?
no. Crit it
Aw.
again.
What? 3 crits in a row?
I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, Akka's feeling vengeful for today, and I will not be held. Never try and hold Ockar. Lafdul makes a mental note.
Because he's not using that shield anymore.
Yeah.
Maybe that's it.
Yeah.
Maybe that's it. Okay, the giant does save, though. That is a crazy number of crits that I have gotten. Alright, so how much damage is Ockar going to do?
Are you doing anything with the wolf that can't do anything now?
I'm not going to do anything with the wolf right now. It's more than I really want to deal with at the moment, since Ockar seems to be doing just fine on his own.
The bemusing thought of casting Battle Fit on Ockar and Yeldan specifically was amusing to me.
So, the giant is still down in the decking of the squid ship, and Ockar kind of moves past you, Lafdul, and almost charges with the spear, and it goes right into the face of the frost giant, and he just collapses down. Braxon, I need a dexterity check, please.
No.
Braxon gets crushed.
And Higgimus as well.
Invulnerability to crush.
Can Braxon's boots help him jump out the way?
That's a good point, actually.
Roll the dexterity check, and we'll see. So,
Can I push him out of the way?
give a strength check, yeah. Okay. So, Braxon, you... What is your dexterity, 15? I believe so.
Yeah.
You propel yourself backwards out of the falling giant's body
space?
as it collapses down. The whole ship shakes as he falls. Yeldan does not see anything else. However, everyone other than Higgimus and Braxon, well, and technically Ockar as well, but Lafdul, you hear this. A snarling and a yip as a creature comes from the, a wolf-like creature with pale fur comes out of the stern castle and charges at Higgimus and tries to take a bite out of him.
Oh, winter
Oh.
wolves.
Stop that.
We need Beowulf.
I do not want to be here.
Beowulf should be able to take this one on.
What's your armor class?
-1.
Okay. It does not hit. However, there is a chilling aura right that blasts your legs as it approaches, and you take 11 points of damage.
Oh no.
Conscious?
No.
You dead?
Negative.
My-
you
My
said,
AC
11?
is
Yeah.
my AC is blank for some reason.
All right, we'll figure that out. in the
What did
break.
you go down to?
Negative.
I got surprised
hold-
4 and
yeah,
shield
hold on.
is 3.
What are you down to, Higgimus?
Should be -4.
Okay. We'll figure it out
Okay.
during the break, Braxon. Or you can take a
Alright.
look at your numbers, your equipment.
Yeah.
Okay. So Higgimus crashes down to the deck unconscious as frost kind of blasts his body.
Does he
Not good.
have... Is there no save against that or not?
Nope.
Yeah. I was thinking because he had the ring of elemental water. And
All right. It's the Giff's turn. One of them is going to hop down and try to defend their commander. Huh.
did he throw away his weapon?
No. Opposite.
Oh, another 20. Oh my god. You've never rolled so many 20s.
It's the same die, too. It's pretty crazy. So, yeah, seeing his commander collapse to the deck, one of the Giff bellows out, leaps down, brings the mace down on
Aw.
this wolf.
Isn't Maces better for getting pelts intact?
Maybe.
Oh, Winterwolf pelts.
Huh.
They're worth a lot.
Oh yeah, I should probably mark this guy.
Yeah, and Higgimus will probably want its head on the wall.
Maybe.
So the Giff smashes down with his mace for 15 points of damage. And the wolf lets out a yelp that's cut off as it
Oh, good.
stops moving. All right, so you're out. Hold on a second.
So Viraja's not going to do the Lafdul maneuver. Tumble down the ship.
Okay.
Is there anyone Braxon can hit with his second attack?
You can see in the stern castle the other giant who has indeed finished bandaging her wound.
Is he close enough to run to her?
Let me go ahead and
Alright.
just put her back on
Yeah, I was gonna say where should I move to?
right over there.
It doesn't really matter.
I mean,
Well-
yeah, it doesn't matter, but you can just roll to attack.
It doesn't
we
matter.
can't see
But...
her, can we?
I put
No,
her back on.
she's near Ockar's room.
I meant Leva. I can see
Oh
her.
no,
and,
no, you cannot see her. Leva cannot see her.
Okay.
Oh, because she's inside, is she?
Yeah.
Right.
However, since there's nowhere else for her to go that's out of sight, this is breaking the dictate spell.
Yeah, she.
Oh.
That is a miss.
What?
Yep.
Why? What?
Okay.
You're making out that it's worse than it is, Braxon.
Yeah, it's just a miss.
No, it's just a miss.
All right,
Yeah,
everyone,
but-
go ahead and roll initiative then.
Can I attempt to... Oh, it'll be on my turn. Alright, where's my token?
I should have got all to roll for it. I'd have done a crit.
Then I'd have gotten a 1. I mean, I have gotten a few
Yeah.
1s. It's going to be that. And I guess Yeldan can't see anything, so he is going to come down. And so is Radra. Okay, anyone still need to roll?
And there's still silences there.
You're out of the silence. The silence
Right.
is sticking with the corpse of the frost giant.
Right.
Okay, Leva, your turn.
Can Leva get down to, let's say, around here? Or out
No.
of the silence
No.
area?
No, you can get
You'd have to
down.
go
You can get
further.
down to around the 4, so you can't come out of the ship yet.
Okay.
Okay, Viradra's going to do the same thing. And I can remove you from the list. All right, Lafdul.
As he goes over to cast a spell on Higgimus, he asks the Giff, or can he move this other Giff so it's out of combat?
The gift
So
that you were
out of
just
danger?
dealing with.
Yeah, the one that
He's
I
out of-
bandaged. He's
He's
I'm
out of
just
melee
asking.
range. He's out of melee range.
Right.
But no, you wouldn't be able to move him alone.
Yeah, that's why I was asking if someone else can move him.
He's like
Doesn't matter. If no one wants to
400
do it, no
pounds.
one wants to do it. I will cast Cure Light Wounds on Higgimus, or attempt to, for this amount if it works. You're not dodging out the way, Higgimus.
All right, Higgimus, you regain 8 hit points.
8.
Yes. For some reason, I got full dice on that.
And
very
you do wake up, but you are suffering -2 to hit and damage. Yeldan is going to make an attempt to slide down the outer hole. Yeah, in this case, high number's bad.
Oh, sorry, you can only miss on a 19 or a 20.
And I
he
got
vanishes off into wild space.
Well, he wanted to leave the ship, so he got his wish.
Yeah.
He is going to suffer. Well, let me see. That was that. So, and then okay. So
He's got a ring of jumping. Wouldn't he jump? Will that not help?
then you're not jumping down there. That's at least 30 feet high, if not more. So he does suffer 2 points of damage as he careens into the dorsal
Oh, he
fin
wasn't Yeldan,
on the
then.
ship. But then he manages to recover and stick the landing, and he gets right there. I can remove you from the list. All right, the fire giant, now unrestrained by the spell, swings her sword at you, Braxon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those 20s were going to come back to bite you guys in the butt one of these days. Give me a saving throw versus death, please.
All right.
Oh,
I was about to subtract some stuff.
Don't you have a potion of invulnerability?
Yeah.
Doesn't
Work
help for
on-
giant weapons.
It's giving you a
Oh.
saving throw bonus, so that is a save. That is going to be... Oh.
That's a good thing you've got a lot of hit points in general.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna
More than
help
half
to
his
a
life?
degree, but keep in mind that this is a huge weapon, and Braxon is a medium-sized creature. 38 points of damage.
No!
That's that
Wow.
more than half his life in one hit, though.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you? Oh, it's 50 damage.
So
I
she, angered by the loss of her two compatriots, swings this two-handed sword, and it smashes into you, throwing you against the wall. But you're able to recover and attack back.
Okay. Well, I better kill her because I've only got 3 hit points left. Right, this would be where I throw my weapon across the room normally.
Quite possibly.
He rolls.
13, is that good enough? Thaco is... Oh, Thaco's 12, so maybe.
Alright, that is going to be a hit.
And I get +4 on this, so D12 +4.
Yep.
I'll add the 4 on this time then.
Ooh,
Haha.
Okay.
Take that.
much.
Of course, you're using a flaming sword against a fire giant, so you do not do as much damage as you expect.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't have another magical sword to hand.
I mean, you have a weapon that can take 4 different forms.
Yeah, but it does D12 against big things, and the other ones don't do D12.
A battle axe does as much, doesn't it?
Ockar slides down over the corpse of the frost giant, runs in with his spear, and attacks. That is going to be a hit. Not a critical,
Not a
though.
crit.
Not a critical.
Oh. You were on a roll there, quite literally.
Yeah, and it was broken by almost killing Braxon. And he stabs into her for 15 points of damage. Alright, one of the Giff is going to come in.
Giff will get himself a promotion if he kills the giant.
And he misses.
Ah.
The other 2 Giffs, seeing that things are pretty stacked up there, are pulling out their wheellock pistols and shooting.
Braxon in the back.
And both of them miss.
Do they hit Braxon?
No, they don't. Higgimus is down. It's really, really hard to hit.
I know, I'm just
small
thinking for
people when
narrative's
you're going
sake.
For giants. All right. Braxon, you're going to get a second attack.
Woohoo! Yep. Right. Must kill big creature.
That's a hit.
Oh! Not bad. Not bad. Not critical.
Well, you're
but
fighting for your life now, aren't you? So...
yeah. I nearly rolled a D21 +4. and I got a 10. That's not bad.
Hey, you're getting 10.
But I'm not going to get the full 14, but that's fine.
All right. The giant is none too pleased. I believe Ockar's going to get a second attack now, too.
Come on, Ockar.
And he misses.
Ah. He was
Oh,
hitting
okay,
every
you
single
should-
attack.
Ockar should have brought Behemoth.
Eh,
Behemoth could have bit it in the ankles.
Yeah, he could have, but he wasn't here, so. All right. New round. Go ahead and roll for initiative.
Right, I need to get a higher initiative.
Also, I will say that I just realized that I was rolling the damage for the frost giant and not the fire giant when I did the critical for you, so you lucked out by getting smaller dice. I rolled
Okay.
d8s rather than d10s.
Okay.
Varadra is going to be attempting to do some healing as well.
Ah, don't tell me I didn't send the results to the tracker. I checked. I was clicked. I got 6. Put it in there manually. Right, I must beat the fire giant.
Okay. Anyone still need to roll?
Could always parry and hope you don't die.
Yeah, there is that, but
You could, but they also have really, really good Thacos. All right, Leva, your turn.
She's trying to get closer.
Okay.
Like, can she still use the wand of missiles from here?
Yes.
And is she out of the silence?
Yes. Yeah, you are.
Okay. So wand of missiles, 2 missiles, if there are still 2 missiles around.
All right, go ahead and roll.
When you run out of missiles, just throw the wand. Hope for 20.
I'm sure that'll do lots of damage. Yeah.
Yes, at least 1 or 2.
or when you
Might
run out
be
of
all you
missiles,
need.
stick out the nostril.
That requires getting in pretty close.
I don't think I'd reach that high up.
All right, let me make those changes. There we go. All right, so the 2 missiles streak out of the tip of your wand, fly over the heads of Ockar, Braxon, and the Giff, slam into the fire giant, and she collapses backwards against the inner bulkhead and is dead.
Sounds good to me.
Woohoo. Are there any more opposing enemies?
You see nothing else alive on the ship.
Oh, my action was to cast Cure Light Winds on Braxon. But
Okay,
it's not in
you can go ahead and
combat now, so
Yeah, you wouldn't have been able to do that anyway because you weren't close enough, but now you can. So just keep that in mind.
well, I would have cast on Higgimus instead. Then.
Okay.
Oh yeah, 15.
Yeah.
I'll shake my head and I'll yell to everybody. Is everybody okay?
I've been better, but
You've got
Thinking
5
okay.
hit points back.
Veradra comes
Braxon's-
up and casts Cure Light Wounds on you, Higgimus, for 2 points of damage. 2 hit points.
No, 2 damage. He goes unconscious again.
She accidentally cast Cause Light Wounds. Yes.
Oh,
That's such a Lafdul thing to do. Well, apparently, it causes excruciating pain. You know, it's
It does.
Braxon wants to size up the squid ship.
There's some damage. I don't remember how much it is.
How's
Let me go
that?
take a look.
how's that elven ship? Is it like making its way over to us? or-
It still appears to be drifting. I'll tell you what's going on with the thing right now. Actually, the squid ship from that lightning bolt took a critical hit, and I didn't realize that.
Oh no!
So let me see what the effect of that is. Okay,
Can I
maneuverability
ask?
loss.
Can I ask Yeldan if he can do anything with the pelt? The
Uh,
Windswolf.
he'll see what it can do. He nods. You can looking around the interior of the squid ship. Braxon, give me a carpentry check.
Uh-huh.
Oh, if it's a skeleton ship.
15, and I need 16.
Okay, so it's now at 20 out of 40 hull points. In addition, all of the interior decks have been torn out. So it's really just basically the outer hull and the top forecastle and stern castle. There are some large straw pallets laid out with some what appear to be decent-looking rugs set up as blankets, and I'm checking to see what else. Give me just a second. Do.
Wonder if they kept any prisoners. They got to eat something.
Presumably they got some treasure hidden around.
Yeah, there are no prisoners. You can see in the back below the stern castle what appears to be a small chair.
Was there any cages for where that winter wolf was kept?
No, there was no cage. The wolf itself looks smaller than you might expect.
Little pup.
Yeah, it could be.
Juvenile.
Is the chair giant-sized?
It is not. Some things are piled up next to it to kind of give the chair seat a little bit more space, and it looks like there were 2 armrests that have been ripped off of it.
Right.
Ours is like a stool, sort of now.
Yeah, it basically is now a stool.
With a backrest, I guess.
And you can see some sacks up in the behind and now under the corpse of the female fire giant that you just killed.
Yeah, so that might be some treasure. Okay, we might be able to tow the ship in. We could sell it for scrap in exchange for lumber, maybe.
You could sell it for scrap, but you don't think you'd get very much for it in comparison to how big it is, because so much of it is gone.
Yeah.
One of the crew on your ship shouts out, "Captain, there's a signal from the elven vessel."
What's it say?
I don't know.
Braxon will have a
Braxon
look at the other ship.
Okay.
You're waiting for that.
So
Have to roll.
no, you don't. It's pretty easy signaling. The message from the other ship is coming in that it's pretty quick and cursory, and it's It seems to be repeating. And they're saying, "Heavily damaged. Please assist if you've slain the pirates."
If.
Bra-
Don't assist if you've not slain the
Well,
pirates.
I mean, they can't really tell what's going on since
That's
the-
oddly specific.
Well, but see, the ship is on the other side. I mean, the squid ship is on the opposite side of your ship from them, so they can't really tell what's going on.
Can Braxton
Okay.
signal back from where he is, or does he need to jump over onto our ship?
Do you say,
I mean, you went back to your ship at this point.
Right. Okay. Braxton signals back. Giant pirates vanquished. Stand by.
They signal back, acknowledged, please assist when you can.
All right.
Braxton signals, we're the company of the Broken Sword. Who are you?
They inform you that they are the Elven Imperial Navy Sparrowhawk, under Captain Adrian Willowleaf.
All right. Braxton signals back, always happy to assist the Elven Navy.
Okay, you don't get a response from that. You're guessing that having done that, they're, whoever was signaling is probably
Yeah.
assisting with repairs or doing something like that.
So
Yeah.
what did they say, Braxon?
So the Elven Imperial Navy ship called the Sparrowhawk.
Ah. All right. Well, let's. I'll inform the crew to secure this squid ship. And and I'll say, all right, let's head over with the what do you call that thing?
The shuttle?
Yeah, the shuttle, the hilt. I was trying to call it by name.
Oh, okay.
Let's secure, go over there and see what help they need. Lafdul and Valandra, could you come with us? And I'll see if our other helmsman is able to come with us as well to pilot that ship, so that the healers can do healy stuff if they need to, or spell check stuff. I don't know.
No, your two main pilots are never going to be able to do anything else unless you've had a day of rest.
Oh, okay.
So we could take the whole ship over, but we can't get the helmsman off.
Just let them come to us.
Well,
Helmet.
Varadra could pilot. I mean, that's why you hired her. You didn't hire her for
Valandra can
healing.
pilot. And then she can do heal checks and stuff like that.
She doesn't
All
have
right.
the healing proficiency.
Oh, she
No,
doesn't.
I'd
Oh,
disagree.
okay.
No.
All right. Well, we'll go over then. In the Hilton, we can ask Valadra to drive for us.
All right. Varadra sits on the helm of the hilt, and you lift off and head over to the elven vessel. One of the wings is gone on the man of war. It was taken off by a pretty powerful hit. And they are... there's definitely a lot of crew casualties. Not a whole lot that you can do to help out with most of them. They're already dead. And they do not have a priest available. Their priest was one of the ones slain.
Lafdul will try and fill in the gap for the time being, I guess.
As you breach the air envelope and come in close, it looks like they've gotten their ship stabilized, and an elf in plate armor on deck calls out to you, "Hail the ship!"
I'll hail back.
Boarding line's ready. And they basically, a few of the crew help out to, basically grapple you together so you can board and talk.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I'll introduce myself as Captain Higgimus. Go in the long spiel about my rank, actually.
All right.
Oh,
He seems a little impatient with that, but lets you finish. When he's done, when you're done, the elf nods and says, "Welcome aboard, Captain. I am Captain Willowleaf. I am severely undermanned now, heavily damaged on ship. My primary helmsman has taken Spelljammer shock. We have gotten our secondary one on the helm, however. We are able to move. We are not in any fighting condition. Are you?"
For the most part, although we are down in crew, but we can repel if we need to. Do you need an escort back to Bral?
Yes, we do. I'm carrying important cargo that needs to be delivered to Imperial ships there.
Do you want a hand lashing that wing on before we move?
I do not think that would do any good. We'll need to dry dock the Sparrowhawk for quite some time to let the new wing grow, unfortunately.
Right.
Were those just regular mill pirates, or do you think that they were after something on your ship in particular?
Unknown. I'm not of this sphere, so I do not know if they are normal pirates or if they were on a specific mission. Although my vessel is not carrying any cargo that I would expect them to be interested in. We mostly have Greek fire ammunition.
Very well. We will do what we can to assist you in being underway for escort back to Brawl.
That would be much appreciative.
What's their other helmsman? Is that a mage?
Yes, both of our helmsmen were wizards. Our ship's cleric was slain in the attack.
If we're going on an escort, Lafdul would like to stay on the elven ship and fill in the duties of an elven priest temporarily. And basically help heals, do stuff like that. He just wants to be among elves for a little while.
We would very much appreciate that.
I see no objections to that.
Have you got anyone near death? I've got a couple of healing potions I was going to take that my colleague there made, but if you've got anyone near death, I'll give them to them and get healed later.
Well, with the aid of, you said Lafdul was your name?
Yes, Lafdul Moonblade.
I'm sure that we can suffice without the need of your potions, but I do appreciate the offer.
Right. I am a carpenter. I can go over your ship and we can have a look to see if there's anything that needs lashing down.
I would appreciate that as well. My first officer, Bral Mooncrest, is also skilled in ship repairs. He'd be happy to work with you.
Sounds excellent. We also have picked up some information which is useful for the Elven Navy. There are some enemies of the Elven Navy called Pirates of Giff, and they have discovered that they can make your ships move into the astral plane, and they are targeting your ship specifically.
Yes, we've known of the pirates attacking us, but it is good to know now why. I appreciate this information. I will be sure to pass it on to my commanding officers. I do thank you. Unfortunately, it does no good for me right now.
No, of course.
But
we're making sure we pass it on wherever we meet elves.
If you two would mind staying on my ship for a time and assisting some basic repairs, I would appreciate it. He's looking at Braxon and Lafdul.
Would that be okay
I'm
with
fine.
you, Higgimus?
Yeah, that's fine. And then I'll also appoint like a couple more crewmen to help them out with any piloting that they need to do.
Okay.
Or crewing.
Right, let's hope Braxon doesn't stuff it up when he sizes up their ship.
Alright, give me a carpentry check.
Oh.
Okay. I mean, you're higher than that.
Yeah.
You're way higher.
Yeah.
Like 14?
Okay, so you quickly identify some spots that need immediate work, and First Officer Bral Mooncrest agrees with your assessment. So with some additional crew from the Blade, you guys get back to it. Viradra takes you, Higgimus, back to your vessel. The captain's, well, with Braxon and Bral Mooncrest's advice, Captain Willowleaf recommends basically holding here for a few hours to do, emergency repairs.
That sounds fine. That'll
Okay.
give us time to go over the squid ship, do all the looting that I want to do, and rig it for towing.
Their ship
That
can
was how
fly.
Lafdul
You don't need
forego
a
that.
tow. And you cannot tow a squid ship. It's too big.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
It's 40 tons.
Right.
Lafdul would like to obviously see to the injured that he can, and obviously send a prayer to all the dead, with their fellow elves being like the only priest.
Okay. They do hold a funeral service once the emergency repairs are done, and release the dead into the void.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much what they do anyway.
And Braxon, you help out getting some repairs. Higgimus, returning to your ship in the squid ship. it takes the Giff and you and well, you can't really help out much with this because you're still kind of
Hurt.
Yeah, I mean you just got revived from a near-death experience, so
Yeah.
you know you're
what was
you're
the
looking
name?
almost dead.
What was the name of the officer that knows ship repairs?
Bral Mooncrest. That's the first officer on the Sparrowhawk. So you're able to shift the like the corpse of the fire giant off of your ship. The catapult that you lost, it's a total goner. You'll need to purchase a replacement when you get back to port. But looking through the interior of the squid ship, you find... Give me a second. So you find a number of sacks filled with coins, and of those coins, it's a total of 5,744 silver pieces.
Okay.
And 2,012 gold pieces.
Excellent.
In addition, there's a small box with obsidian panels. It is locked.
We'll hold
do
that
not
off for when Lafdul gets back.
Yeah, you do not find a key around.
Unless Leva is available. Leva, do you have something that could open this up? Readily available?
Not readily. By tomorrow, yes.
If Lafdul's not available, then maybe we should wait for Lafdul anyway, in case it's got some sort of trap. He seems to have a knack for that.
Yes, I agree.
Okay.
And looking over the carpets that were clearly being used as blankets, the workmanship is quite high. They're very nice carpets. Yeldan thinks that they're elven workmanship, but he's not positive.
Okay.
And there's a total of 4 of them. They are going to need cleaning. You
Yeah.
can sell
probably.
them as is if you wanted, though. And in another little pile of hay, which was clearly the bedding for the winter wolf, you find a pair of boots. They're charcoal gray leather boots with flared rear cuffs. And despite a little bit of gnaw damage, they're in surprisingly good condition.
We'll grab those.
Okay, and you wanted Yeldan to try skinning the wolf?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's see what his...
Hey, Leva, is there any parts on these giants that you could use for any spells, or might be useful for anything?
I don't know. Alt?
Ew. No.
No? Okay.
Well, like heads or brains. How about brains?
Yeah.
Keep in mind that, to a great extent, giants are very much like people, but humans, but big, yeah.
I didn't know if like there's whiskers or hair or something like that that could be useful for a spell.
Okay, Yeldan is able to skin that wolf and do a good job on preparing the hide. He's not sure how much that'll fetch you, but you can certainly try and sell it when you get back to Bral.
Well, yeah, assuming that Yeldan doesn't claim it as his part of the treasure.
He would want the monetary split from it, not necessarily the pelt itself. So if you guys decide to keep it, you can just appraise it and then give him his share of the monetary worth of it.
All right. I bet Higgimus wants it in his office.
I don't know yet.
You might want the head. The head
The
be
thing
cut
did
off.
knock me out.
Yeah, it was quite cold. You just like shooting up your legs cause you to collapse.
Considering that was just a juvenile. So we assume.
So you're gonna try to take the helm?
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
It's gonna take an effort. Who's gonna do that?
Oh,
Can Braxon demount it when he's finished helping with the elven ship?
Yeah, if you
We're
want to try
staying
that
on the
when you
ship.
come back.
Aren't we?
yeah, he'd be the best at it.
Give me a carpentry check.
This is when I get a bad roll and Ord says the helm breaks in two. Well, that's under 16.
Okay. And it's under 16 with the +2 that I was penalizing you with.
Ooh!
So, you are able to remove that. It looks like you're going to need to do some work on it to stabilize it. The ripping the arms off made it, it's not in great shape because of that.
Mm.
But
The arms
it'll work.
around.
I mean, and it would be pretty easy work to just shore it up, strengthen it. No, the arms
Yeah.
are not around.
What type of helm is this?
You are unsure. You'd have to mount it and try it.
Oh, someone should have sat on it before we took it off.
I take it back what I said before. I'd like to have their hair.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can definitely
Well-
take hair, and you can get as much as you want.
As
Fire
much
and
as
frost?
there is.
So basically, Leva goes in and shaves all the corpses.
Yep.
Okay, so you got plenty of. That's for Tensor's giant strength.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So you got plenty of hair. You'll never actually need to purchase that again unless something happens to your component collection.
Are there any
Cool.
bits on the elven ship where the floor's damaged?
Probably. They took a lot of
Could
hits.
we quickly rip up some planks on this ship for shoring things up? You know, like temporary repairs, not proper ones.
Yeah.
Just so people don't fall down holes and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, you can do that.
Also, another thing I would like to do is once you're done taking all that stuff off Braxon and we get out of the get ready to shove off, I would like to firebomb the ship so they can't be used by pirates in the future.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else you want to do before you firebomb it then?
Do another look over the ship, make sure there's not any cubby holes or secret compartment things that we can find.
All right. Well, let's
What's
go ahead and do some
happening
rolls.
with? Is this just a day thing that I was staying on the other ship?
It's a
for
few
what?
hours thing. I mean, if you want to stay
Oh,
on
right.
if you want to stay on until you get to Bral, that's fine too.
Yeah, that was kind of the idea, but
I did give you the leave, so
yeah, but I'd come back if an opportunity persists before we got on a more permanent journey. You know, just to
Well, yeah,
gather a
clear.
few
I mean,
things.
not Brawl. Braxon wants to rip up deck plating from the squid and take it over to the man of war. So yeah, there's going to be some back and forth.
All right, then yeah, I would help search. Anything that smells,
Anything that smells. What?
he would look for. I don't know. Gants like hiding stuff. I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Oh, you're saying that you want to help search the squid ship.
Yeah.
Okay. You did not find anything of note on the ship hidden or anything like that.
Would I know if Bad Sense helps finding out hollows?
It
in
doesn't.
spaces.
No, it really
Yeah.
doesn't. I mean, it's not going to let you know that there's a hollow behind something.
Yeah.
In fact, it would be worse than normal because you're using echolocation. It's not really enhancing your normal hearing, I don't think.
The hearing's a lot better, a lot more sensitive.
Yeah,
Well,
but it's specifically for using echolocation.
Yeah.
Like
unless
it says that it's giving you some bonus to like hearing checks and stuff like that, it's not doing anything like that. It's specifically only enhancing your hearing for echolocation purposes.
I take it if Braxon pulls up some floorboards to take to the elven ship, we could just drop into the bilges of the ship and see if there's hidden compartments from underneath.
They basically already did that. Like
They already did that.
Yeah, I mean the interior deck of the squid ship is basically the outer hull kind of thing.
Right. Okay.
You know, maybe not quite that, but it is pretty much that. They basically gutted the entire
So the only
thing.
place we could get deck in is that bit at the back where there seemed to still be a stone castle or something for the
There is, I
lady
mean,
tied under.
there is a forecastle and a stern castle. Those decks are still there. So yeah, you rip those out and get that as wood.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else you want to do before you burn this thing and you scuttle it and continue on to Bral?
Well, Brax is going to say to Higgimus, rather than using your firebomb, maybe we can test out my sword, see how good it is at setting ships alight.
If you want.
You guys do have some Greek fire, don't you?
Yes.
We
Yeah,
do.
it's just gonna take a long time. You can set anything on fire with a fire sword or fire dagger.
I mean, just pulling away and chucking a Greek fire thing at it, a vial of Greek fire is gonna, without anyone trying to stop it, especially with all that hay down there, it's gonna burn.
Okay. Yeah, if you want to do that, go on. Don't let me stop you. I'll get back to the elven ship with the planks and start covering up some of the holes so people don't break their ankles.
Okay.
Lafdul goes back and helps heal people.
All right. So you take care of all that. You go ahead and finish up anything else that you want to do, and then firebomb the squid and begin escorting the elven vessel back to Bral.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where we'll take our break. When we come back, we'll get the party back to Bral, unless something happens along the way. So we'll be back in about 10 minutes, everyone.